All right, welcome in everybody. This is going to be a semi-final match between our two players here in the Frank and Algo's Stormgate tournament number 2. Playing the blue. His arc ship moving very quickly because he's surged already. This is MC. Don't fly away from me, bud. Oh, hey. He listened. He heard. What's that blue? What's the purple? I haven't seen that purple shimmery thing before. I'm not sure what that is. But his opponent, continuing my introductions here, this is Yoru playing red, also flying away. Their arc ships are meeting in the middle of the map. MC says, I'm going to... Oh, sorry, I was wrong. That's a Yoru morph core first, putting down a creation chamber. Whereas... Oh, let me zoom out. I was in the middle of introductions and they're already battling. We have a creation chamber on the low ground here by the speed camp. But Yoru's already saying, I'm coming to kill you. But wait a second. We have 3 Argents versus 4, and I think we all know more stuff better than less stuff. Good micro so far. Oh, yeah, yikes, yikes. 1 Argent going down for both sides. No! MC able to keep his up. Remember that, what is it again? The salvation, the skyward salvation is being cast down. Yes, skyward salvation. Cast down by the arc ships to keep them healed up. And MC's showing us quite well, when you pull back, he just pulls them back underneath his arc ship. Whereas Yoru's got his arc ship positioned on top of the battle. That's going to be GG from Yoru already. All right, we're back at it. This is game number 2. Between these two, we will be playing out on Furious Resolve. In the blue, this is MC. Oh, I misjudged. Ah, perfect. And his opponent in the red, this is Yoru. And Yoru here hoping to get a win here, force us into game 3. So that he can earn his place in the final match versus whoever emerges from the other side of the bracket. We'll take a peek at that after this match and see where we're at. And I like this 1 Argent here. There's something about this style of play that, for me, betrays Minchel. It has a deep RTS knowledge. Stormgaters aren't necessarily going to break off 1 unit and leave him as just a sort of a scout there to see if the opponent moves out. We can also kind of see that these units appear to be rallied out here too, which is probably the case. Maybe I'll just quickly peek. Yeah, so that rally, yeah, goes right to where that Argent was standing. So MC, MC knows what he's doing and has sort of had many, many years to practice this. I know Yoru from the Stormgate community, but I'm not certain what other RTS experience Yoru has. Might also be coming from the StarCraft community. I might say that I come from the StarCraft community, but I haven't been in that community for many years. I sort of fell off RTS after Legacy and just sat in hibernation waiting for the next new Blizzard RTS and sat silently and quietly sad that there wasn't going to be one. And then Stormgate came. And now we're seeing this battle actually emerge here, and once again, this is a micro battle. This time though, Yoru's arc ship is in the back, and I wonder if this is going to make any difference here. I think at the moment we are like, MC seems to have more Argents. Oh, and his power bank's finally powered up to allow him to cast that Skyward Salvation again. And now we're just got... both sides are a little bit too timid to commit. And they're just trying to trade. Can I get one of your Argents maybe with a few of my powered shots? You know, get lucky. It's a dance almost. Now, whenever MC pushes forward, his powered shots, a lot of them are going on to these creation chambers here, which kind of lowers the power output. If we actually look at the units here, there's more power on Yoru's Argents than there are on MC's. But the trade-off of that, right, of course, is that this creation chamber is low now, and it's about to go down. And while he used to be targeting, you know, Argents probably, or hoping to target it, now you focus fire it, you just say, take it out. That also was part of Yoru's wall. So, I mean, it does kind of give Yoru a little better chance to get a concave, because the problem is Yoru's units have been having to deal with fighting between those creation chambers. And there's been no real benefit for Yoru right now hanging out in his base. This battle would have been better out in the open. Both of them have access to the Skyward Salvation. Now we're getting a Sovereign's Watch. And that might have just been waiting for power or something. I'm not certain. We still do have a little bit of problems with the UI here, not being able to show that. Now the Sovereign's Watch is targeted on the power bank. That's terrible. Terrible for Yoru, that is. Not terrible for MC, who's starting to get, it looks like, the Argent lead here. It's, again, hard to really count out numbers here, but I'm guessing maybe about a 4 or 5 Argent lead now. Getting on top here and able... Ooh, sorry, I lost my mouse pointer there. Able to delete most of this army, and Yoru doing the best to micro with his low Argents here. But they are on their last legs. Cornered in here by a single Argent coming from the other side. And we get a little flank here. Hoping that maybe with those units of MC in the back there that they might be a little cornered. But no, this is going to be the last Argent going down. And GG from Yoru in this game number 2. Okay, now we're back at it. There we are. We are in game number 3. Yes, I mistook. This is actually a game of best of 5. I guess I'm distracting myself by not really paying attention to my own tournament rules. And that means we have one more game. MC needs to close it out by winning this one. But Yoru, hoping to get back in it and force some more games here. This is game number 3. And that was my half-ass introduction there. Yoru's creation chamber. Oh, he's got one here, one here. I wonder how much of these, like, positioning choices are off the cuff, and how much of these are somewhat practiced from the ladder. Like, where's this Morph Core going? Like, is this a... Oh, there's a... Oh! Yoru, can you do it? Can you do it? Oh! With a free Argent off the bat. Is that the game? Is that the game right there? Of course I'm joking. The game does not win or is not won or lost off of a single Argent. But in these types of games, mirror matches where everyone's using kind of the same units, this a loss of a single unit could be it. These Argents are being chased all the way around the map now. And if this becomes the prime and spits out a couple Argents, this could be good for Yoru. Although, wait a second, no, all of a sudden it went wrong. It went horribly bad. That Argent came out and immediately got surrounded and killed. I was hoping it was going to be the other way around. But now Yoru's come ahead now. Of course, both of them have their arc ships positioned right above, so it's a little bit hard to see what's going on. That's somewhat intentional, because it means both players have trouble microing their units underneath the arc ship if they cannot click on them and control them. Yoru coming out a little bit ahead here in the micro battle by focus firing and pulling back units. One unit get very low, and it's huge micro exchange here as single units are being pulled off to focus fire down lone units, and wow, MC trying to do everything he can to recover from what is a numbers lead for Yoru so far, and Yoru almost overcommitting here with his units to try and chase down that weak one, meaning that some of his units up here are a little bit low, or at least outnumbered. And now Yoru coming back with all of his units regrouping here. What's that, about 8 Argents? We're looking at about a 4 Argent lead here already for Yoru. So maybe I was teasing a little bit with that. Is that the game here? But he's been able to take that and turn it into a little bit more of a lead here. And another Argent going down. And now, okay, he's pushed into the arc ship of MC. That means he has to be careful about losing some of his DPS that might target. And MC's going to call GG in game number 3. All right, here we are back at it. This is actually game number 4 between these two, as Yoru managing to chip away at MC's armor and take a game off and force us into this next match. MC playing here in the blue, and Yoru, once again, what is he going to do? Is he going to try to do something similar by maybe chasing down a lone Argent? Like, we know that MC sends a scout Argent. He got lucky last time. And found that, like, I feel like MC's style, look, MC's changed. He immediately adjusted. This is really testing. He's immediately like, I'm not going to rally my Argents down to Yoru's front, because last time Yoru sent 3 Argents and killed one. And that caused me to fall down in numbers, and the rest was an uphill battle, and he eventually lost. This time he's saying, I'm just going to stay at home. Look at him. He's lining his Argents up in a perfect concave defensively, being like, whatever. I'm trusting in my macro. I'm trusting in my ability to produce enough Argents, outproduce Argents, that when I'm ready, I'm going to push out and win decisively. So we'll see how this develops. Whereas Yoru right now is taking camps. Now that's an increase of economy. And it doesn't look like either player has gone for an expansion yet. And I think that's pretty common in these Argent wars, because the goal is to just go, 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 go. And we've got Yoru taking out another speed camp. So he's got double speed camp with the little speedy legs right now. Looking for base, but none. And now speedy legs coming out being like, doobie doobie doo, let me do what I can do. And wow, and I wish I knew how many numbers here. It kind of looks like there's more for MC. And MC's chasing them down. They had the speed burst, but they've lost that now. And again, 4-9 to more. Looks like maybe 10-11 there. Even more now here. Maybe 11 or 12 here. So maybe these Argent numbers are fairly close. We see the supply is a little bit in Yoru's lead. Yoru's advantage. Also, it would be great to see units lost, just so that we could, we might be able to look at it here and be like, oh, that's three Argents versus 4 or something like that. So many great upgrades that they're going to certainly add at some point. And as a caster and someone who watches lots of replays, I'm really impressed by the little quality of life stuff they put in so far. But Yoru's coming here trying to maybe get some more. Still with a 2 supply lead. Now, fighting in the choke. It's an interesting choice because, you know, do you get in the choke because then maybe you can get the advantage by having a better concave? Or do you fight in the open where you can make that concave? Like right now, MC was getting the advantage by fighting in that choke, having a better concave. He also pushed forward there. When your stalkers or roaches in the back aren't firing, you push forward. Same thing with your Argents. You push forward. So that's how you get that back row firing, and you can tell when you need to because they're running back and forth. If your Argents in the back are running back and forth, just move forward a little bit. MC pushing in here. There's a better concave from Yoru, but I think better micro from MC. The idea behind a concave, of course, is that in the concave, your units are going to automatically focus fire. That's why you want a concave. But MC was countering that by boxing off some of his units and focus firing in bigger groups and then picking off the Argents from Yoru. So that was an advantage for him, and I think he managed to get the supply lead out of that. And this is the kind of micro battles that, and again, look at this as they're boxing small groups of units, pulling them back so they're no longer being targeted. But see how MC is focus firing and target firing down single Argents? Whereas Yoru is more relying on his Argents to kind of pick the closest unit and then focus fire together through that concave. And again, I just think MC is showcasing here. Here's how you do that micro. Once again, in game number 4, we're going to get a GG from Yoru. And now we have a victory from MC in this series.